In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate, welcome dear students to our new module, module 6, lesson 1. They have endured for centuries. The pre-learned words, especially in the 7th grade, was ancient, ancient, history, history, century, century. Now, these words, I need you to use the dictionary in order to translate it and write it on notebook. Because they will be very important in this module. Our objectives for today is to be able to demonstrate understanding of a listening text by matching infos with pictures. 2. To be able to use the context to guess the meaning of a new words. So, the whole lesson will be about listening. There will be an audio track. You listen for it twice in order to understand the text and answer its questions. Our outcomes of this unit is to predict the meaning of new vocabulary items. Listen to a specialist talking about historic complexes, which we will listen now. Read about cities in the present and the past and the people who built them. Talk about activities you have done using the present perfect simple. So, our grammar rule for this module is present perfect simple. And write a history report. Now, before you start, if you had to build something to last for centuries, what would it be? Who would it be for? How would you build it? You are free to answer this question on your notebook. Now, before we start, when you look at these pictures, what can you see? You can use the pre-learned words in order to give me a full sentence. These are what? You can use the word ancient. Okay, in order to know what are these, and they have said they have endured for centuries. In order to know what are these, we must learn before listening to the audio track, the listening strategies. Identifying pictures. Before you listen, look at the pictures, then think about how they might be described. Think about words or expressions that might be used, especially what we have learned in the 7th grade. While you listen, write down important words. So, there must be a notebook beside you. And while you're listening, try to write down important words and sentences that might serve you to answer the questions. Concentrate on them. These can help you identify the pictures. Circular ditch. Large standing stones. For example, in picture number 3, a large standing stones. You can see that the stones are standing here and they are very large. So they call them, so these are ditches. Check the dictionary and the glossary in order to know the full meaning of the word ditches. If possible, listen a second time while looking at the pictures to check your guesses. Now, you will listen to the audio track. Following the listening strategies, listen to a specialist talking about 3 places. Match them to the descriptions and the pictures above. You're gonna listen to the audio track for the first time and for the second time. Pause this video and go listen to the audio track. Great. Now I need you to participate in answering these questions. It was the capital of an empire more than 3,000 years ago. Which one of them is related to the picture? Great. Now let's move to exercise 2. Listen to the words below in context. You're gonna listen to these words in an audio track and you would try to identify its meaning, then refer to the glossary to give their full identification and write it on your notebooks. The homework for this lesson is to write the meaning of new learned words as we saw previously on notebook. Answer activity book exercise 1, page 47. Thank you. Goodbye.